it's Rachel and today we are talking all about my favorite jewelry pieces. You guys ask me a lot where I get my necklaces, my earrings, my rings from, so I thought I would go over all of my favorite bits today. Let's just jump straight into it. Starting with necklaces, I have a whole lot of different chains in my collection, and then I also have a couple of pendants extra as well. I always buy real gold or gold plated when it comes to the neck jewelry, especially fine jewelry. They're quite fine and dainty, so you want something that is quite sturdy. You also want something that's gonna last, it's not gonna fade over time, and these pieces are my favorite. So these are my current rotation, starting with this top necklace here. The Chanel pendant itself is from Lheureux Jeweler. I hope that's what it's called, Lheureux Jewels or Lheureux Jewelry. And then the chain is from a jeweler in New York. Pretty much all my jewelry comes from New York because the range that we have in Sydney is very, very limited. And if you go to New York City or if you live there, check out Chinatown. They have a huge variety of real gold and gold plated jewelry, chains galore, pendants everywhere. So I don't actually remember the jeweler name for this particular chain, but it was in one of those jewelry centers that is along Canal Street. So you go in and there's different vendors selling all their range of jewelry. So we were able to kind of haggle down. And then the necklace directly beside that, this little heart-shaped necklace, it's got an M in the center for my boyfriend Mackay, keeping him close to my heart. And there's a couple of little flower details. I think it's really, really sweet. Again, these two were from different places. The pendant itself was from a jeweler called NewTop. It is a great jeweler because they price everything by weight. Usually they charge you by piece. And then the chain that I have this on is actually my favorite in my whole collection. It looks quite fine, but it really has the most shine out of all of my chains, and that's because it is very fine box chain, so it has a little bit more of a three-dimensional surface area to reflect light off it. This chain is from a jeweler called Popular Jewelry in New York. You might have heard of them. They are quite well known. They do really good prices too, and you are able to haggle with every one of these stores in Chinatown in New York. They say they have set prices, but do your best to haggle because they know there is another jeweler right next door, and next door to that, next door to that, and a lot of them carry very similar pieces. So make sure you bring your little A game on and try your best. So yeah, I got that one from Popular Jewelry. And the last necklace down here, the pendant is also from a jeweler in New York. Once again, it was from one of those jewelry centers. But as I said, there are plenty of jewelry stores on Canal Street in New York. So if you ever visit it, just head on into pretty much any of them and they will have very similar pendants to this. If they don't, the next guy will. The chain it sits on is from a jeweler here in Australia. It's called Prouds and it is a chain jeweler. I'm sure if you're Aussie, you know it. So make sure you check out your local jewelry store. Another thing to note is that all of my necklaces sit around this area. They are all bought to size. I buy them either sized as the length that I want or cut to the length that I want because I like my necklaces all to sit in this area. So these range from 14 inches to 18 inches, nothing longer than that. The ones that kind of sit here and here are like 20 and 22, and I just don't like that look on me personally. So that is my necklaces. Let's move on to earrings. So this is my current favorite stack of gold earrings. It is very decorated on the one ear and then quite simple on the other. I am very asymmetrical when it comes to my earrings. So my earrings I never really spend a lot of money on. The hoops are from Lovisa. I have a couple of different sizes of just the same hoops. I prefer the ones that have a thicker band, so they're super cheap. I just buy them in various sizes and just have them handy. Moving on to the cuffs, these are all faux piercings. I don't actually have anything pierced except my lobes here. So these are all adjustable and come on and off. So starting at the very top is this little star cuff. So it is a double cuff with a star detail attached to the bottom of it. It is from the website YesStyle. Really, really cheap. Really, really cute. And then the second one here, which sits at the middle of my ear, is also from YesStyle. It's got a really sweet gemstone detail. I like that it dangles a little bit and has a bit more of a decorative feel. Then these two cuffs sitting side by side are from an Etsy store called Elemental Soul, and they are actually 14 karat gold, so they are proper filled gold, and they are hammered and made to your size when you order them. And it's great because I can then wear them down here. That's where I wanted them to sit, down toward the front of the lobe. So the first one is a hexagonal shape, and then the other one is just a simple cuff. Finally, for earrings, I have these costume earrings. I had to mention them because I love the way they look. They are by the brand Valére. I think I might do a Sailor Moon makeup tutorial or something to incorporate these into a video because I absolutely love the way they look. So they're obviously a little bit more of a statement, and if I do wear these, I'm not stacking any other earrings, no necklaces, no rings, nothing, just the statement earrings themselves. And yeah, that's all the earrings. Moving on to rings, I only have 2 gold rings that I want to share. So these are both from New York again. Sorry if that isn't really helpful, but I'm going to try and pop down below similar styles that maybe you can buy online. So this first ring is actually my boyfriend's. It is a signet ring. It's got a really nice detailed band. On the face, it is an Aquarius symbol for my boyfriend's star sign. So I stole this off him, so I will try and leave something similar down below. And then this little wraparound ring that I wear on my thumb is from End Other Stories. I think they also have an online store, so I will leave the link down below. Moving on to silver, I actually prefer a little bit more of a tough look when it comes to my silver jewelry. So you'll find a lot of chain, a lot of hardware style pieces, and a little bit of a thicker look. The only necklace that I wear in silver is this chain necklace. It is once again gold, so it's white gold. I only wear gold around my neck. This is also from Popular Jewelry in New York. So this is my current favorite silver earring stack, and I'll usually wear either the safety pin earring, or I have another earring that you guys would have seen quite a lot, which is this chain link earring there. And I like both of those, but I can't really share with you where I got them from because this company in particular, as adorable as these earrings are, they aren't the best for customer service. So I had a little bit of an issue with my order, and I kind of thought maybe it was a one-off. And then I sent other people their way because they were really interested in these earrings. So I thought maybe it was just, you know, my bad experience. But I did hear back from a couple of people who follow me on Instagram that after I recommended a store to them, they had the same experience. In fact, they didn't receive their products at all. So I'm not going to disclose where I got these from, but I will try and find similar pieces. I'm sure you can find something on Etsy. This earring in particular is inspired by Alexander Wang, so I'm sure you will find copies of this somewhere else as well. But those 2 are my favorite statement earrings, and I'm so sorry that I can't give you the direct link to where I bought those. Alongside that safety pin earring, I'm just wearing a simple silver conch cuff as well, and that is from Elemental Soul from Etsy. Moving on to this ear, this is one of my favorite pieces. It is by Justine Clenquet. It is a small silver hoop with a couple of chains and star hanging off it. I just think it's a really cute little look. I love a dangly earring. It obviously came in a pair, but I do like to wear them mismatched, so I only wear the one if I do wear this earring. Then next to it, I have these 2 pieces that I also had in my gold collection. They are from YesStyle, so the double cuff earring with a little star detail there, and then also a cuff with a gemstone just in the silver color. And then finally, for rings, I have none. I just have a bracelet actually. This chunky bracelet, it is sterling silver, not white gold, but it matches my necklace in terms of size and length and thickness, so I like that, and I usually wear the 2 together. Finally, I'm ending this video with my most precious jewelry of all. It is my diamond earrings from my boyfriend Mackay. Not only are they precious because they're diamonds, but they are also a sentimental gift from my boyfriend, so I do love them and hold them very dearly to my heart. They are multiple diamond stones and set in a yellow gold setting, so they are very bright and make quite the impact in person. So they are reserved for when I want to feel really, really glam. And that's it. These are all my favorite jewelry pieces. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll try my best to link everything that I can find online down below, and if not, I'll try and find some cool alternatives or just some really decent online stores that I know you can get really good quality jewelry from. Until next time guys, I will see you guys on Instagram. Mwah!